Thanks for joining us on Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged, where the message is always truthful, authentic, and inspiring. For more information on Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged, visit bobbyeandtonilee.com. Now your hosts, Bobbye and Tonilee.
Hello, welcome to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. My name is Bobbye Brooks.
And I'm Tonilee Adamson.
Thanks for joining us on today's show. If you're brand new to the program, you can always check us out at dailydisciples.org. That's our ministry, Daily Disciples Ministries. You can go to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged banner and also watch the show online. We say this every day, and we're going to keep saying it until everyone in San Diego is subscribed to our YouTube channel. What do you think, T.L.?
I think that's a good idea.
That's a good idea because it's so much fun. I think it's more fun to watch than to listen. But that being said, thank you so much for listening to K-Praise 1210
Just
a.m.
Bobbye, if they're going to watch, you
day
have to put lipstick on every day.
I put lipstick on today. I did.
Bobbye, you do not have lipstick on.
I put lipstick on today
Eddie,
from my desk.
At what time? Like 5 hours ago?
No, I put lipstick on. Just stop it, T.L. My lips absorb
All right, I want
lipstick.
you to go to YouTube. Oh, she needs lip color. That's what Eddie said.
It is lip color. That's why you can't see it.
I have lip color on. I have lipstick on. Can we get on with the show? Just stop it.
Go to YouTube and
Don't
tell me
ask
what
Eddie
you think
if we have
about her lipstick.
If you're brand new to the show, you will now start realizing that there's Tonilee and me, Eddie, our amazing video producer, director, and part-time contributor to the show, and Sammy, the dog, who tends to wander in and out of the shot. But you can't see him on radio. You just get to watch him when you're watching YouTube. But again, the purpose of Daily Disciples Radio and Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged is to, first of all, help you walk out your Christian life every day with Jesus. I mean, let's face it, life is life. We're in the Christmas season. Everybody's losing their mind right now. Shopping, money, what to get people for presents. And so every day on the show, we try to have some fun, bring some laughter and some humor into it as we address real life issues. And every day on set, we have different themes. So today, we're in the kitchen, and it's Coffee Talk Tuesday.
I want to call it Tea Talk Tuesday because I'm drinking tea today.
But that
tea
doesn't
talk,
make sense.
all the teas.
Tea talk doesn't make
talk.
sense.
No, I'm talking with tea.
Can we have like
Tea
a
Talk Tuesdays
Diet
with
Coke?
Tonilee.
Diet Coke Tuesday?
Diet Coke?
No,
No, there's no D's and
because
there's no C's in the week.
People would be writing me letters telling me how bad it is
Pepsi.
for me.
And they tell you
No,
maybe
they tell me
Pepsi.
how bad it is for me. So I don't drink that much coffee. I don't drink tea, and I'll just leave it at that. But I'm an OJ. I'm an orange juice fan. I drink orange juice probably more than anything, don't I?
No,
Well,
not
okay.
more than anything.
Real
That
Coke.
I know.
I drink real Coke. I don't drink Diet
All right,
Coke.
so today I would like to discuss a conversation I had with my girls about relationships.
Oh, your daughters in relationships. Okay, let's.
So
Well, first of all,
T-Talk.
tell everyone how old your daughters are and what they're doing.
All right, so I have one daughter who left for college, and she's my baby, and she's actually in Chicago. And then I have another daughter who's 22. She'd remind me she was 22 when I was introducing her at Thanksgiving.
And you said she was 21.
I said, "You're 21." She's, "Mom, I'm 22." So she's 22. I believe her.
Emily works with us.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing. Ellie is amazing. She's in Chicago.
Yeah.
So what about relationships?
All right, so you know how you want to instill like wisdom into your kids. I collect owls because I want them to pray for wisdom. So I collect them so I can give them to my girls.
You want your girls to have wisdom.
to have some wisdom. Because if I knew at my age, at their, what I know now, at their age, wow.
We all
I
say
would have
that.
lived, but you would have lived life differently. So you want to give away what you've learned, right? So I was driving my one daughter back to the airport, and it was 4 a.m. And I said to her, all right, I really want to talk about something. And she's like, what? And I said, I want to make sure that when you get into a relationship, he really becomes your best friend.
Let's talk about the Christian thing first, though. How important is it to you that their boyfriends be Christians?
You know, Bobbie, I have a hard time answering that because everyone...
We'll talk about that in the second segment.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right.
Because I think that's a big issue for people, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes. That he's really your best friend, that you can share everything. And she says, well, of course. And I'm thinking, no, because I've watched the relationships with the kids and even our own relationships. You think you're best friends, but you're not really a best friend until you can talk about things at a level that really penetrate your heart. Not just, and she kept saying, why are you saying this? And I said, because these things that you call me about, that you're really upset about, and then I don't hear from you 5 more days because you've moved over. Can you talk to your boyfriend about this, your best friend about this? Does he come into your life and say, yes, I hear you, yes, I understand, and then does he help you with these things?
But do you think a 20-year-old is going to do that? Whenever so much of it is driven by emotions and hormones, do you think they're going to be your best friend and want to hear your problems?
But Ellie has a lot of great girlfriends. She knows how to have relationships with girlfriends. Mm-hmm. So if you can't bridge that over, like if it's always a cat and mouse game, then that's something you don't want to continue in the rest of your life, you know, like that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, well okay. So we're going to start down this road today. If you're brand new, if you're just tuning in, Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Today is our Coffee Talk Tuesday, although it could be Tea Talk, it could be whatever.
Tea time Tuesday.
Go to dailydisciples.org, click the Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged banner, and watch us on set in our little kitchen. Or keep listening to KPRZ 1210 AM. We got to take a quick break. We're talking about relationships, especially young. If you have children hitting that relationship age, girls or boys, what's your advice for them and what are your prayers for them? And when we take a quick break, we're going to come back and talk about that. We'll be right back with more Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Emily Adamson of Media for Women Enterprises. Media for Women is a full-service media marketing agency. We do everything from web design, videography, social media, and more. The technology we have today is not going away, and you need to get your business online. Set up your free consultation today at mediaforwomen.com or call the number on your screen, 1-800-992-0369.
Hi, my name is Bobbye Brooks.
And I'm Tonilee Adamson.
We're the co-founders of Daily Disciples Ministries, and we are hosting our 11th annual Women's Conference on
Saturday, January 30th, and it is the Power of Hope. And it's going to be held again at Point Loma Nazarene University, and we want to see you ladies there.
That's right. Tickets right now, they're on sale, and they are going fast. They're only $25, and that includes lunch and parking. You can get them at dailydisciples.org, or you can call
800-992-0369.
Ladies, listen, we know that 2016 is going to be a very significant year. We need hope that only comes from the Lord. So Get your tickets today. Call 800-992-0369 or go to
dailydisciples.org.
and we will see you there. Media for Women Enterprises has been helping businesses for several years, but you need a new website, new video, increased social media, and a real strategic plan.
Our new Business in a Box package is only $49.95. Call now and schedule your free consult.
Hello, welcome back to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Thanks for listening to us right here at K-Praise 1210 AM, every day at 10 a.m. If you're brand new to the show, you can also check us out at dailydisciples.org or bobbeytonilee.com. And today we are talking about an interesting topic. Tonilee has daughters who are early 20s. I guess Ellie's 19 and Emily's 22. And we're talking about relationships. By the way, we want you, if you're in San Diego or surrounding areas, bring your daughters, mothers, grandmothers to the Power of Hope Women's Conference. This is an event to really get the girls together and come out for a one-day Christian
And we are
conference.
watching younger and younger girls come.
That's
especially
right.
as we went across the country last year. I was amazed how many teenagers came and actually
Yeah.
said,
Our
thank
audience.
you for doing this.
Yeah, you need to have your children and
This
your
is the day you
family.
can spend
Bring
with
the
your
girls. Yeah,
right.
bring them out to the Power Folk
Right.
Conference in San Diego. Tickets are on sale for only $25. If you bring the family and you've got 5 or more, give us a call and get your tickets for only $15 a piece. That's 5 tickets for $15 a
lot.
piece. That's a good deal. Call 800-992-0369 for more information, or just go to dailydisciples.org and you can register. Okay, so TL, let's get back
to the topic at
back
hand.
to the topic about you want Ellie. So Ellie's got a boyfriend.
Well, I'll tell you, no, okay, let's back up a little
Let's
bit.
back up. Okay.
When she was in her senior year here in San Diego, she had a boyfriend. And it was so funny because it was like, Ellie, are you going to talk to your boyfriend today? No. Why not? Why do I need to?
She wasn't in
So
love.
it was kind of like, well, if you really like this guy, don't you? You know.
She was not in love. That's the
So
difference.
we had kind of a joke because all of her friends said that they wanted boyfriends. So I did this thing that she recorded on YouTube and showed all of her friends, and it went something like this. You have a boyfriend, I want a boyfriend. Can't your boyfriend get me a boyfriend? If I can have a boyfriend, then I can be like you and have a boyfriend. And your boyfriend's nice to you, so can't your nice boyfriend get me a nice boyfriend? So then, if Ellie got her boyfriend to get a boyfriend for her friend would go down that path and go, he's my boyfriend, but I don't like my boyfriend. I like your boyfriend. Your boyfriend's nicer than my boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend. I don't want this boyfriend. I want a new boyfriend.
Okay,
Can
I
your
get
boyfriend
it.
give
I
me
get
a
it.
boyfriend?
All right, I
So
get
we
it.
went down this whole path, and she showed all of her friends this in high school because that's exactly the mentality of having a boyfriend. It's more like a boy toy than, and even more than a boyfriend. Like they just want a label that they're in a relationship, but not necessarily know how to engage in a relationship when they're young. It's all a learning curve,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So as now that she's in college, I've seen my older daughter in this very serious relationship, and they are clearly best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're both 22. They're about to graduate San Diego State, and they are best friends. They like the same hobbies. They both love Star Wars. Matter of fact, Eddie is doing a video with my daughter Emily, and it's a Star Wars video, and you can download the
we're gonna
song
download the song,
even.
yeah.
It's called Star
Destroyer.
Destroyer, right? MJ, and with Eddie Rocks, and so they have the common interest. He calls her all the time and tells her what he's upset about or she's upset about, and they're in a constant relationship. Now, I also see this with 2 women or 2 men. Like they can, well, I don't
It's
see with 2
friends.
men as much. It's like you're friends, and then obviously it goes that next step.
Well,
Because when it's all said and done,
guys go golfing and
Right.
fishing and stuff like that.
Right.
And women go shopping.
it's having the
and
commonality.
It's a relationship.
Yeah, it's a commonality.
You don't see that very often, though, with 20-something boy-girl.
I know.
You don't see best friends in that relationship.
Well, that's why getting married so young is such a challenge, because you do grow.
It's not common for boys and girls at that age to be best friends.
Right. It's not common. It's not.
So,
Matter of fact, there's a
so-
woman I know who she actually ended up marrying her best friend who was a quadriplegic, because she realized one day, oh my, I tell this man everything. We do everything together. And he is a high-functioning quadriplegic because he's in a wheelchair, so he takes care of himself, which is miraculous in itself. But she said, why am I looking for anyone else when he is my best friend? And so she married him. And
well, I do think that there's a lot of people who
but
marry
that
their
comes
best
with
friends.
age.
But that's yeah, exactly. So, what are you thinking about for Ellie? I mean, and I do want to go back to the Christian component of this, because, you know, best friends, it's very
Well, it
difficult to
takes
be a
time
best
to
friend if
develop
you
a
don't
best
have a
friend.
religious background that's together. Like, you want
But
your
Bobbye,
daughters
the thing is,
to
I
marry
see
a
as
Christian.
many Christian marriages falling apart as I see marriages that
That's
aren't.
true,
And the reason
but-
why I believe that Christian marriages mostly are falling apart is because the expectation level that we put on the spouse, we throw it into this Christian box instead of realizing that we're people and that we're moving and we're fluid. Instead, we want to say, this is your role under the Christian label, and this is my role under the Christian label. When that person doesn't fit that label, they have an excuse to be upset. And it's literally sometimes their very own Christianity and expectation of that Christian spouse that's getting them divorced. And that's a whole nother issue.
It's a big one.
I know. So yes, do you have to have the foundation of the same beliefs? Absolutely. Because if you're going to enter into marriage and have children, you want to be on the same page. That's one less thing you want to argue about.
After the break, I want you to put a bow on this subject, okay? Talking
Well,
about
that's quite a challenge.
it's a big deal because you're talking about with Ellie, but how does this apply to our audience? So that's a question we have to answer when we come back from the break. What is it that you're wanting our audience to get from this? Because there's a lot of you ladies, mothers listening right now that need to know what to do, okay? So stay tuned for the exciting conclusion to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged today here on Coffee Talk Tuesday. But don't go away, we'll be right back. Hi, my name is Bobbye Brooks.
And I'm Tonilee Adamson.
And we're the founders of Media for Women Enterprises. And we're here to announce a very special package. And this is a package that is really a turnkey business in a box.
We are a one-stop shop, which means the business in a box includes a website, social media, tabs on your website, and training. We will also do a couple of months of your social media to train you how to do it yourself. We do SEO, we do video production, which is so needed not only for your website, but for YouTube. So we want you to call us about the business in a box promotion
Let me explain that one more time, okay? So business in a box, you can spend thousands of dollars just on a website. So in this package, you get a brand new website up to 10 pages. It includes a fully professionally produced video that is perfect to go on your website as well as a commercial to promote your website, service, or product. Social media, we're going to put in at least 5 of the top social media for you. And we're going to SEO all of it, search engine optimize all of it. And included, as if that's not enough, we're going to give you 1 free month's marketing launch. So thousands of dollars in this package. Special price just for you for a limited time is $49.95. That's $4,995 for our business in a box that literally could be done within 60 to 90 days from start to finish.
So you can call us at 800-992-0369 and check out our website at media4women.com. And please know, 50% of our clients are men.
That's right. This is not just for women, and you need to get a free consultation. We'll give you a free consult to talk about this option. 800-992-0369 and join us online, mediaforwomen.com. So thanks for listening for a few moments of your time, and definitely make sure your business is set for what is coming with this new technology.
Yes.
We want to help you grow, and we always hope to
See you soon.
Hi, this is Bobbye and Tonilee from Daily Disciples, and we want to invite you to the Power of Hope Women's Conference, Saturday, January 30th at Point Loma Nazarene University.
If you want more information, go to dailydisciples.org or you can call us 800-992-0369.
Welcome back to Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. My name is Bobbye Brooks.
And I'm Tonilee Adamson.
Thanks for listening. Here at K-Praise 1210 a.m. We're on every day at 10 a.m. Also go to dailydisciples.org, click the Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged banner, and watch us on YouTube, the Bobbye and Tonilee channel. You can get all the archives. Also sign up for the Bobbye and Tonilee's Power of Hope Conference, San Diego, Saturday, January 30th. Now, TL, today you're talking about relationships.
Talk Tuesday.
Talk Tuesday.
Yes.
How do you summarize what you're trying to say about this relationship? You've got 2 daughters.
I'm trying to say yes. Okay.
Let me summarize my part. One is in a relationship with her best friend. That's great. she's in a relationship with her best friend. They're going to get married.
You know,
Great.
you're saying a lot of that, but yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying it as a
In a
generic.
relationship, yes.
Generic. The other one, new relationship, you're giving her advice. What's your advice?
You have to get beyond the level of just the attraction and of just, oh, we have such a good time together. Or, oh, he brings me to nice places. Like this, the superficial
Which
part
is
of
normal,
life.
though,
It is
in the
normal.
beginning.
It is normal. But you know what, Bobbye? In today's day and age with FaceTime, with like even Facebook, Twitter, instant messaging, relationships have changed. I mean, my son was telling me about a girl who was majoring in communications because she didn't know how to talk to her own roommate. So she would text her roommate who was literally sitting in the same room to start a conversation. That's how bad communication has gotten. Communication is one of those lost majors now because the way we communicate is so differently. So what I'm saying is it's very easy to now be together but apart. So you're sitting at a lunch table, but you're both on your phone, so you're not talking.
Right.
You're
So
sitting.
what
Right.
are you telling
so
Ellen?
In order to have
Back
a
to the
real
point.
relationship that I think can make it through the distance, you want to get past a lot of that superficial things. And I know that you argue and make up and all that, but it's that being able to speak from a heart level. Can you share those secret, private things of your heart with this person? And if you can't, if that is a challenge, you have to know that that's only going to get worse when real life issues happen and you're not in a protective environment.
So what's your
anymore of
advice
college.
to the moms out there who have daughters, who are coming home for Christmas, and they're in relationships? How do they communicate to their daughters?
Well, this is what I had to say to Ellie. I've made many mistakes in relationships. And this is what I have noticed after a lot of prayer and studying people, relationships, and what's happening in our world today that is making it through the years. And obviously, I have a lot more to say about that because just like the heart of people don't change, but the culture of people change. The way marriage looked with Adam and Eve, and then Jacob and his 2 wives, and then David with all of his wives is a lot different than what marriage looks like today. It's even much differently than when parents would set their children up.
But do you, okay, I'm still confused on what you're trying to encourage women to do with their children who are in relationships.
Share their own mistakes, their own observation, to tell
Okay.
their children to pray for wisdom.
Okay,
And
that's what I'm
also
trying
the
to get you to
ability
do. It's like
really
pinpoint.
communicate with the person that's in their life.
My advice is this: get out of it.
Get out of the relationship.
Yes. Get out of it. That's my advice.
You're
Break
too
up,
young, break up, move
on. This is like way too young. If you are 20 years old or 21 years old, please tell him no. If you're a guy, tell her no. Like, do not go down that path. Give yourself 4 or 5 years and then think about it. Way too young. I'm sorry. That's just Bobbye's advice. Way too young. Way, way too young.
They're not going to understand that, though, Bobbye.
No,
They
they're not
don't
gonna,
think
no,
that.
I know, but it's just
They think they're smarter than we are now.
be on your knees as a mother begging God to break them up. Lord, please bring something to break them up.
Bobbye, we need a reality cultural check
I
with
know
you.
because every parent that I run into is trying to set their daughter up with somebody. They're trying to get their child married, and they're 21 years old. I meet a lot of women who are
I am not trying to get my kids married.
No, you are
Please,
not. You're
I'm
not. No, you're not at all. But I have met a lot of parents who are concerned about getting their child married. And I don't mean child, but I mean 20-something. When you go to this school, they are going to have good boys and girls there. Go to a school, that's where you're going to find
Well,
your
the
husband.
issue is when you go to school,
That's-
that's the most opportunity to meet other people your
It is.
age.
Go to school so you can
even
get married.
churches, they don't know how to bridge that gap.
I'm just
the
saying-
singles groups are everything now from 18 to 60-year-olds. So it's very odd.
So everybody needs to come to the Power of Hope Conference. There you have it.
We are gonna talk about that
Bring
there.
your daughters to the Power of Hope Conference in San Diego, hosted by Bobbye Tonilee, Dale Disciples Ministries, and Media for Women. It's going to be a great day. If you'd like to be a sponsor or vendor, give us a call. We've got a few spots left. If you'd like to get your business in front of 1,200 women, we would love to highlight you at our event. Tickets are on sale for only $25 right now. Just go to daledisciples.org and call us, 800-992-0369. Don't forget to watch Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Just go to Dale Disciples and click the Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged banner. Don't miss out. And listen, pray. We all are praying for our young kids, our youngins, as we say in the South. We're praying for them. Until next time, God bless, have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Thanks for tuning into Bobbye and Tonilee Unplugged. Tune in every day on air and online for more real life, real answers from Bobbye and Tonilee. Subscribe to the Bobbye and Tonilee channel, and for more information, visit bobbyeandtonilee.com.